In Buddhist philosophy, life is an interconnected web of energies, karma, and cause and effect cycles. Every event, every interaction, and even the seemingly random occurrence of birth carries significance. The idea that the month you were born can shape your personality, challenges, and spiritual journey is not just an astrological belief. It's a way of understanding your karmic blueprint. Buddhist teachings emphasize the law of impermanence, anicca, that nothing is fixed, and change is inevitable. However, patterns exist in nature, influencing how we grow, develop, and react to the world. Just as seasons dictate the rhythm of life, spring for renewal, summer for expansion, autumn for reflection, and winter for conservation, are birth month places. As within a particular energetic flow, each month has a unique vibrational quality that subtly influences your dharma, life path, karma, past actions shaping the present, and samskaras, mental impressions and tendencies. By understanding this connection, you can make conscious choices that align with your natural inclinations rather than resist them. January, the path of leadership and self-discipline. Those born in January carry the energy of new beginnings and discipline. This month is associated with determination, leadership, and a strong sense of responsibility. People born in January often feel a deep urge to create structure in their lives and achieve goals methodically. However, this relentless drive can also be a double-edged sword. Many January-born individuals struggle with perfectionism and self-criticism. The Buddhist concept of dukkha, suffering, explains that attachment to external success can lead to suffering when things don't go as planned. Example: the burden of responsibility. A man named David, born in January, grew up feeling responsible for everyone around him. As the eldest sibling, he took on a leadership role early in life, always striving to provide stability. However, this burden became overwhelming when he encountered failure in his business. His identity shattered. He had attached his self-worth to success. Through Buddhist practice, David learned the importance of equanimity, upekkha, the ability to remain balanced amid success and failure. He began meditating on the idea that life is impermanent, and that true leadership comes from inner strength, not external achievements. Spiritual alignment. To harness their full potential, January-born individuals should practice self-compassion and mindful goal setting. Meditation, particularly walking meditation, kinhan, can help them slow down and find peace in the present moment. February, the empath's journey. February-born individuals are deeply connected to their emotions and the emotions of others. They often have an innate ability to sense energy shifts, making them highly intuitive and empathetic. This sensitivity, however, can become overwhelming. They may struggle with absorbing negative energy, leading to emotional exhaustion or isolation. Example: the struggle of emotional boundaries. Emma, born in February, worked as a therapist. She genuinely wanted to help people, but over time, she absorbed the pain of her clients. She began feeling anxious and drained, unable to separate herself from the suffering she witnessed. She turned to metta, loving-kindness meditation, a Buddhist practice focused on cultivating compassion without attachment. By silently repeating, "May I be happy, may I be peaceful, may I be free from suffering," she learned to extend love without losing herself in others' pain. Spiritual alignment. February-born individuals should practice emotional boundaries through mindfulness and visualization exercises, such as imagining a protective light surrounding them. Engaging in water-based activities, swimming, bathing, or meditating near water, can help cleanse emotional energy. March. Creativity versus escapism. Those born in March are dreamers, visionaries, and artists. They possess a natural affinity for creativity, often excelling in music, art, poetry, or deep philosophical thought. However, their idealism can lead to disappointment when faced with the harsh realities of life. Many March-born individuals struggle with escapism, choosing fantasy over practicality. Example: the trap of over-idealization. Michael, an aspiring writer, had countless ideas for books, Yet, he never completed a single project. He loved the idea of being a writer more than the discipline of writing. He would start projects but abandon them when reality failed to match his perfect vision. In Buddhist philosophy, Samma Vayama, right effort, teaches that true success lies in consistent, mindful action, not just inspiration. Michael eventually incorporated a structured creative routine, practicing Zen calligraphy to train his mind in focused artistic discipline. Spiritual alignment. March-born individuals benefit from grounding techniques such as gardening, pottery, or practicing mindfulness through hands-on creative work. Engaging with nature can also help them bridge the gap between dreams and reality. 5. April. The warrior's path. April-born individuals are action-oriented, energetic, and fearless. They often thrive in leadership positions and pursue their goals with relentless enthusiasm. However, this high-energy nature can manifest as impatience, impulsivity, or frustration when things don't go their way. Example: learning patience through Zen. A woman named Sarah, born in April, was known for her unstoppable drive. She pursued promotions aggressively and became a CEO at a young age. However, she constantly felt restless, never satisfied, always chasing the next big thing. She visited a Zen monastery, where she was given a simple task: rake the garden for hours. At first, she found it pointless, but over time, she realized that patience and presence were the true lessons. The act of mindful labor taught her to embrace the moment rather than rush to the next goal. Spiritual alignment. April-born individuals benefit from martial arts, yoga, or dynamic meditation to channel their energy constructively. Practicing deep breathing techniques before making decisions can help them temper impulsiveness. May. Stability versus attachment. May-born individuals are practical, grounded, and deeply connected to the material world. They often excel in business, finance, and creating tangible success. However, this strong connection to stability can lead to rigidity or fear of change. Attachment to possessions, comfort, or routines can create resistance to life's natural flow. Example: the businessman who feared change. James, a successful entrepreneur born in May, had built a thriving company. However, when the industry shifted, he refused to adapt, clinging to old methods. His resistance ultimately led to failure. He later studied the Buddhist principle of anicca, impermanence, and learned that true security comes from adaptability, not attachment. By letting go of control, he was able to rebuild his career in a new direction. Spiritual alignment. May-born individuals should practice letting go through decluttering, minimalism, or fasting. Engaging in grounding activities like gardening can help them embrace change while maintaining stability. June. The seeker's mind, curiosity versus restlessness. People born in June are naturally curious, adaptable, and intellectually agile. They often excel in communication, socialization, and learning new concepts quickly. Their mental energy is high, making them great storytellers, teachers, and thinkers. However, this insatiable curiosity can also lead to restlessness and a lack of focus. June-born individuals may start many projects, but struggle to complete them. They crave novelty, which can make them impatient or easily bored. Example: the mind that never rests. Ethan, born in June, had a passion for learning. He devoured books, enrolled in various courses, and constantly jumped from one interest to another. However, his inability to commit to a single pursuit left him feeling unfulfilled. In Buddhist teachings, sati, mindfulness, emphasizes being fully present rather than scattered. Ethan adopted single-task meditation, focusing on one thing at a time, whether reading a book or sipping tea. Over time, he trained his mind to appreciate depth over speed. Spiritual alignment. To find balance, June-born individuals should practice zazen, seated meditation, to calm their mental fluctuations. Engaging in journaling or storytelling can help them channel their thoughts constructively. July. Deep feelers, emotional depth versus over-attachment. Those born in July are deeply empathetic, nurturing, and intuitive. They have a strong desire to care for others and create emotional connections. Their ability to understand people's emotions makes them excellent healers, counselors, or mentors. However, this deep sensitivity can make them prone to emotional overwhelm. They may take on others' pain, struggle with mood swings, or develop a fear of abandonment. Example: the cost of carrying others' pain. Olivia, born in July, always prioritized others over herself. She would sacrifice her own well-being to help friends and family. Over time, this led to burnout and resentment. Buddhist wisdom teaches the middle way. Majjhima Patipada, avoiding extremes. Olivia learned to set emotional boundaries through Tonglen meditation, where she visualized taking in pain, but releasing it rather than holding onto it. Spiritual alignment. July-born individuals should practice water-based meditation or sound therapy to cleanse emotional energy. Engaging in self-care rituals ensures they nurture themselves while helping others. August. The confident creator. Leadership versus ego. August-born individuals radiate confidence, charisma, and creativity. They often take on leadership roles and inspire others with their vision. Many August-born people feel drawn to artistic expression or public influence. However, their strong presence can sometimes lead to a need for validation. If they don't receive the recognition they desire, they may feel unappreciated or discouraged. Example: the struggle for recognition. Daniel, a musician born in August, loved performing. However, he became fixated on applause and validation. If an audience response was lukewarm, he questioned his worth. Buddhist teachings on anatta, no self, remind us that identity is ever-changing. Daniel learned to detach from external approval and embrace creativity for its own sake. Spiritual alignment. August-born individuals should practice self-expression through art, writing, or performance while meditating on self-acceptance. Activities like mantra chanting can help cultivate inner confidence. September. The perfectionist's path, order versus anxiety. Those born in September value precision, organization, and intellectual clarity. They strive for excellence and efficiency, often excelling in academia, planning, or problem-solving. However, this pursuit of perfection can lead to self-criticism and anxiety. They may struggle with accepting imperfections or fear failure. Example: learning to accept imperfection. Sophia, an architect born in September, obsessed over details. If a project wasn't flawless, she would feel stressed and dissatisfied. The Buddhist concept of wabi-sabi, finding beauty in imperfection, helped her embrace the natural flow of life. She started practicing sand mandala creation, where monks create intricate designs, only to wipe them away, symbolizing impermanence. Spiritual alignment. September-born individuals should engage in decluttering rituals, organizational meditation, or journaling to release anxiety. Practicing acceptance-based mindfulness can help them embrace imperfection. October. The peacemaker's dilemma, balance versus indecision. October-born individuals are diplomatic, harmonious, and relationship-focused. They have a strong sense of justice and prefer to avoid conflict whenever possible. However, their desire for peace can sometimes lead to indecision or people-pleasing. They may struggle to take a firm stance, fearing confrontation. Example: the weight of avoiding conflict. Mark, born in October, had difficulty saying no. He feared disappointing others, which led him to overextend himself. In Buddhism, right speech, Samavaka, teaches that true peace comes from honest, clear communication, not avoidance. Mark started practicing assertiveness meditation, learning to set boundaries without guilt. Spiritual alignment. October-born individuals should focus on chakra balancing, conflict resolution exercises, and mirror meditation to build confidence in their decisions. November. The soul seeker, depth versus obsession. November-born individuals are introspective, mysterious, and deeply spiritual. They have a natural desire to explore life's hidden truths and often feel drawn to philosophy, psychology, or esoteric wisdom. However, their intensity can lead to emotional isolation or obsession. They may struggle with overanalyzing or dwelling on past pain. Example: when depth becomes isolation. Jason, born in November, spent years researching ancient Buddhist texts. While his knowledge was profound, he became isolated, spending more time in books than with people. The Buddhist principle of Sangha, community, teaches that wisdom must be shared and experienced. Jason began leading meditation groups, balancing intellectual growth with human connection. Spiritual alignment. November-born individuals should engage in deep journaling, retreat meditations, and shadow work. Practicing walking meditation can help them integrate knowledge with real-life presence. December. The free spirit, expansion versus lack of commitment. December-born individuals are adventurous, optimistic, and philosophical. They love learning, traveling, and experiencing new things. However, their desire for freedom can make them restless. They may struggle with routine, long-term commitments, or responsibilities. Example: the fear of settling down. Lily, born in December, traveled constantly. She avoided stable jobs and relationships, fearing they would limit her. In Buddhism, the middle way teaches that true freedom comes from inner balance, not external movement. Lily started practicing root chakra grounding exercises, allowing her to enjoy both exploration and stability. Spiritual alignment. December-born individuals should focus on grounding practices like breathwork, hiking, or setting structured intentions. Incorporating gratitude meditations helps them appreciate the present moment. Understanding the energy of your birth month can provide insight into your strengths, challenges, and spiritual growth. However, remember that you are not limited by your birth month. Buddhism teaches that change is always possible. By applying self-awareness, mindfulness, and intentional spiritual practices, you can align with your natural energy while overcoming obstacles.